The Mali Empire, one of the greatest and wealthiest civilizations in history, flourished in West Africa between the 13th and 16th centuries. Situated in the Sahel region, it spanned modern-day Mali, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Ivory Coast, and parts of Niger and Nigeria. The empire rose to prominence under the leadership of Sundiata Keita, who founded it in the early 13th century after defeating the Soso kingdom. However, it was under the rule of the legendary Mansa Musa, the 10th emperor of Mali, that the empire reached the zenith of its prosperity, becoming synonymous with unimaginable wealth, grandeur, and cultural advancements. Mali's vast reserves of gold, its control over lucrative trade routes, and its thriving intellectual and architectural achievements made it one of the most powerful and influential empires of its time. The foundation of Mali's wealth lay in its abundant gold mines. During the height of the empire, Mali controlled nearly half of the world's known gold supply. This immense wealth was facilitated by Mali's strategic position along the trans-Saharan trade routes, which connected West Africa with North Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. The empire's trade networks enabled the exchange of gold, salt, ivory, and slaves for luxurious goods such as textiles, books, and horses. The Niger River, a vital artery of commerce, allowed the easy movement of goods and people, further solidifying Mali's economic dominance. Cities such as Timbuktu, Gao, and Djen became bustling centers of trade, culture, and learning, attracting scholars, merchants, and artisans from across the known world. Among all the rulers of Mali, Mansa Musa stands out as the most extraordinary. His reign, from 1312 to 1337, is often cited as the golden age of the empire. Mansa Musa is widely considered the richest person in history, with a fortune that dwarfed even the wealthiest monarchs and businessmen of modern times. His vast riches were so immense that they are nearly impossible to quantify in contemporary terms. The most famous demonstration of his wealth and power was his legendary pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324, an event that left an indelible mark on the regions he visited. Accompanied by a retinue of 60,000 men, including soldiers, slaves, and courtiers, Mansa Musa's procession was a spectacle of opulence. He reportedly carried over 18 tons of gold, which he freely distributed to the poor, scholars, and merchants along his route. In Cairo, his generosity was so extravagant that he flooded the local economy with gold, causing a severe devaluation of currency that took years to recover from. This pilgrimage not only demonstrated Mali's immense wealth, but also solidified its reputation as a global powerhouse. Beyond his wealth, Mansa Musa's reign was also marked by significant cultural and intellectual advancements. He transformed Timbuktu into a hub of Islamic learning and scholarship. The construction of the famous Sankore University and numerous mosques, including the Niger River Mosque, established Mali as a center of knowledge and religious devotion. Scholars from across the Islamic world traveled to Mali to teach, learn, and contribute to an ever-expanding body of knowledge. The manuscripts produced and stored in Timbuktu's libraries covered a vast range of subjects, including astronomy, medicine, law, and philosophy, making it one of the most significant intellectual centers of the medieval world. The empire's emphasis on education, art, and architecture reflected the sophistication and cultural richness of Mali, elevating it beyond mere economic might. Mali's political structure was another factor in its success. It was a highly organized empire with a well-developed administrative system. The emperor, or Mansa, ruled with absolute authority, but relied on a complex bureaucracy composed of governors, military leaders, and local chiefs to maintain order. The empire was divided into provinces, each governed by a trusted official who ensured the efficient collection of taxes and the enforcement of laws. Mali's military strength further reinforced its dominance. The empire maintained a formidable army, equipped with cavalry and well-trained infantry, capable of defending its borders and expanding its territories when necessary. The strong governance and military prowess allowed Mali to maintain stability and prosperity for centuries, securing its position as a leading force in the medieval world. Despite its immense power and influence, the Mali Empire eventually began to decline in the late 15th century. A combination of internal strife, succession disputes, and external pressures weakened its foundations. The rise of the Songhai Empire, which gradually took over Mali's territories, marked the beginning of the end for this once mighty civilization. Additionally, the shifting dynamics of global trade played a crucial role in Mali's downfall. The emergence of European maritime trade routes diminished the importance of the trans-Saharan trade, redirecting wealth and commerce away from the once thriving empire. By the 16th century, Mali had fragmented into smaller states, losing its former glory. However, the legacy of the Mali Empire, particularly its contributions to culture, learning, and commerce, continues to be celebrated in African and world history. The story of Mali, and especially that of Mansa Musa, remains a testament to the heights of prosperity that African civilizations reached in the medieval era. Often overshadowed in mainstream history, Mali's empire serves as a powerful reminder of Africa's rich heritage, economic might, and intellectual achievements. Mansa Musa's unparalleled wealth and generosity, the empire's vibrant cultural scene, and its sophisticated governance system place Mali among the greatest civilizations in history. Even today, the echoes of its golden age continue to inspire scholars, historians, and those who seek to understand the vast and intricate tapestry of human civilization. The land of gold may have faded, but its brilliance still shines through the pages of history. To further illustrate Mali's grandeur, one must consider the way its economy functioned at an advanced level for its time. Gold was not simply a commodity, but a representation of the empire's influence on a global scale. The production and regulation of gold ensured Mali's stability, with the emperor controlling its circulation to prevent inflation. The famous gold dust economy of Mali, where people used gold dust for transactions while gold nuggets remained the property of the emperor, highlighted a unique monetary system that ensured economic balance. This level of financial regulation was far ahead of its time and displayed the sophisticated governance that allowed Mali to thrive. Moreover, the empire's advancements in architecture showcased its artistic and engineering brilliance. The Jinguereber Mosque, built in 1327, remains an architectural marvel. Made from mud brick and wood, its design incorporated Sudanese and North African influences, creating a distinctive style that endures in Mali today. The city of Timbuktu, often referred to as the Jewel of the Desert, was adorned with grand structures that symbolized the empire's wealth and Islamic devotion. Additionally, Mali's influence on global history cannot be overstated. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage, apart from its legendary display of wealth, also established diplomatic relations with other powers. His journey led to an increased awareness of West Africa in Europe and the Middle East, placing Mali on world maps and attracting more trade and scholarly exchanges. This influence continued long after the empire's decline, inspiring future African civilizations and shaping the cultural and economic landscape of the region. The Mali Empire was not just a land of gold, but a land of knowledge, governance, and resilience. Its story is a reminder that Africa's historical contributions to global civilization are profound, complex, and enduring. Understanding Mali's legacy provides valuable insights into the wealth, innovation, and governance structures that shaped one of the greatest empires in human history.